It's the 4th of July. Long time ago, it started with a simple phrase, when in the course of human events. Yeah. Language is big in our family. We like it a lot. I have some prepared remarks which I'm probably not going to read too much of. I'm going to wing it a little bit. One of the things on our bookshelf is the Oxford English Dictionary, and we actually use it. I'm going to talk about a new label for everybody here today. Hello, citizen. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, citizen is an inhabitant of a city or often of a town, especially one possessing civic rights and privileges, a burgess, a free man of a city. That was first written in 1314. Been around a long time. Another word I want to quote out of the Oxford English Dictionary from 1297. That's a while back. Marriage. The condition of being a husband or wife, the relationship between married persons, spousehood, or wedlock. Now I want to draw your attention to the term "or" in there. Once again, the condition of being husband or wife sounds inclusive to me. As citizens, you have a responsibility. Let's contrast the word citizen to the term denizen for a moment. A denizen is somebody who lives in a place. A citizen is somebody with rights who's involved in that place. So let's bring ourselves away from denizenship to citizenship. Let's get involved. So exactly what can you do? You're just one person. I'm just one person. I got a little louder voice because we gave up a son to this country. But I'm only going to be able to carry that so far. It will play out. People will become inured to our message, and so you guys are going to have to pick up some weight and pull along. Now there's an interesting thing about the Minnesota House and the Minnesota Senate is that the first or second order of business is to read petitions from the people presented to the houses. And I encourage you as citizens to start thinking about writing some petitions. I think a real good petition to write would be the Equal Rights Amendment for women. That hasn't been put into the Constitution yet. 50+% of the state of Minnesota is of the female gender. Stand up for yourselves. Get involved. Write a petition. There's a special session coming up, and there's another session in January. Just make it happen. They're not hard to write, but you're going to need some signatures. Another prospect for a petition. Using the GOP refrain of "let the people vote," submit a petition to place in the Constitution a marriage definition that the state of Minnesota shall recognize intersex marriage as legal. This would then form two the same amendments with inverted language. Use a petition to request a revote on the extant bill or to simply drop the bill. You can do that. You have the right of petition. You are a citizen. Use a petition to cite the more recent poll conducted by the Star and Tribune via the, I believe it was Princeton University or Princeton something or another, instead of the dated poll used by the Lawrence Research outfit in Utah, which both Gottwald and Limmer took great liberty referring to. I believe that particular poll is 6 years old. The Lawrence Research outfit is the one who effectively worked against Prop 8 in California. So what I'm really advocating here is a form of becoming a nuisance to the GOP in the House and the Senate. Become their problem. You are a citizen. It is your government. Become their problem. Talk to the people you know. Be sure you delineate between the issue of DOMA and the issue of constitutionality. If you try and mingle them, you're going to have a scrambled egg problem. The first thing to take care of is the constitutional issue. DOMA will fall later. I really encourage you to think it through and separate the constitutionality of the restriction of rights from the issue of marriage intra-sex. You are citizens. We all follow the same traffic laws. We all obey the same property tax laws. When you enter into a contract, it matters not what the sexuality of citizen A and citizen B are, and in only one place, to my knowledge, which admittedly may be limited, it is only on the subject of marriage that sexuality comes into play. That's got to change. We're not going to put it in the Constitution if I have anything to say about it. I'm just one vote. You all represent a lot more votes. I think the big problem is going to be in outstate Minnesota. I have some plans. If you read the piece that was done on Friday on CNN, you know I'm up to something. I'm going to try and move the youth vote in the state of Minnesota. If I get it to happen, I hope to drive young people, the Gen Xers, the Gen Yers, and everybody who came after us to get to the vote, show up, let's make this thing happen. After that, I've got nothing to say. But hello, citizens.